Ghost Recon Breakpoint beta. Oh, alright, shoot. Forgot I gotta set some settings here, but I had participated in the technical test, so this is not going to be entirely new to me, depending on how much they changed. But let's get this going here. So, menu, general, invert Y. I believe this should do what I need. Okay. There we go. Should have been paying attention. I can't remember what I need to do to heal my injuries here. So let's... That's right, alright. So. There we go. So if you followed the updates from Ubisoft, you'll see there's been some really, they finally talked about some of the features here, like the stealth mechanics, which I think are amazing. This is something that should have been in Wildlands a long time ago. You notice that? How the screen darkened? A little bit? There. Let's actually see if I can do it over here. I don't think it's going to do it over here. Let's try this tall grass here. See, you've got stealth mechanics like you've got in Assassin's Creed. If you've played Odyssey or Origins, you'll recognize this. So this is something that's been sorely missing in Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'm glad to see they added it in. Performance is not bad. I haven't changed any settings since I launched. I just left it as is. Graphics actually look better. I like what they did with the lighting here. So, yeah. Auto pickup, crap. No problem. Oh, looks like we got some bad guys over there. Now the lighting adjustment's a little weird. That's cool. It's a little dark. So, let's take these guys out. I like a number of the UI components here that they've added, like oh hey, here's some ammo to pick up. Now, speaking of pickups, let's talk a little bit about the loot system. Now, you basically notice what they've talked about on the blog is that they're moving away from the system they traditionally used in Wildlands. And are instead utilizing something a little more like the Division, which, you know, is hit or miss. This is not a loot shooter. But yeah, I'm not going to explore too much here. But yeah, it's different. I can't say I'm happy about it, but it's really not too bad. And gameplay-wise, it's like this game it plays like a Ghost Recon game. It does not play like the Division.
Who are these guys?
So that's something to keep in mind here. The cover system is awesome. It's definitely improved. It's not quite as, you know, I love the Division's cover system, but, because, see, I can easily accidentally get out of the cover here, and that's not what I want to do. The voice system in this, like with the voices that the enemies are using, create some interesting dialogue. Although you will, you know, it has potential to get old, I'm sure. So, all right, I think we're going to go ahead and start making our way over to the point we're supposed to go now. I've got plenty of ammo. I don't really need it. Now, another thing that, you know, people wonder about is the stamina system. I just demonstrated that there. I think it's really good that they added that in, because previously you had no indicator of what you how long you could run or anything like that. Come on, there we go. Alright, so let's access our loadout here. Pop you in here. Now, the gunsmith, yeah, it's not as cool as what it once was in Wildlands, but you can do some customization here. Now, let's get moving here.
Shit. My soldiers.
Oh, syringes, that's fine. Previous fans, Wildlands will recognize that slide around, like when you're getting supplies and stuff, marking supplies for rebels to pick up. Wouldn't expect them to necessarily do a whole lot about that. It's not really a big issue. It's not that immersion breaking, but oh, I'm running the wrong way. But the graphics are fantastic. Performance is not bad. I've got a pretty decent machine here myself. It's nothing super high-end. I've got an i5 processor unlocked, kind of older generation i5, but I've got a GeForce 1080 GTX, which compensates pretty well here. There's another box. I do want to go grab that, because if possible, I want a sniper rifle. Now, I can't remember. Can I do this door? Nope. There. Alright. But the cover system is one of the biggest Cover and stealth systems are some of the biggest improvements in this game.
And there's no way anyone could survive a crash like that.
Got some cool shit on this island. Bet they never saw our defenses coming.
Okay, open this.
Never been to this part of the island before.
Okay, see, I got a hat. So, this is one of the things you can do with this is, yeah, I just equipped a field cap. Well, I really don't like the look of that, so let's, alright, that bug is still there. So, you can actually customize your look here. With your clothes, go into customize here, and then, oh, look at that, see, I can, earpiece. Yeah, alright, got a few options here, but you'll notice these are locked, and, so this operates on a principle similar to sorry, Assassin's Creed Odyssey again. Let's go with a good old t-shirt. Wow, I have still showing 2. That's weird. Okay, so, you know what, I don't like those. Let's go back to none. There we go. So, alright, enough playing with that. Watch these guys walking around here. Okay, we're good. We can still get behind them. I'll try and show you guys the takedown here, if I can. Which, it wouldn't be ideal with 2 guys. Oop, no, we're good.
There's no way anything survived those chopper crashes. You see the fires? Just keep a lookout. Hey!
Huh?
We got a survivor! They're in our AO! Stay alert!
And, of course, see, I get taken down. But yeah, so, might as well show you this mechanic here, too. See what happens. I actually never died on the technical test, so I don't know what's going to happen here.
Shit. My soldiers.
Actually, where in the hell am I? Alright, okay, yeah. So, not too different from what it has been in the past, no big deal. Yeah, and you'll notice my stamina dropping as I climb. Ooh, hello. There's 9 guys here. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the assault rifle, so I got to keep that. So let's go up there and loot them. I'm not seeing anything here I can loot. No big deal though. How the heck do I get in here? Alright, here we go. Yeah, so I kept my inventory, that's good. But let us keep moving here. Now, a lot of people were complaining about how the animation looked in videos and stuff, but I think it's really smooth, and honestly, gameplay-wise, it is not bad at all. I really enjoy the way that plays through and everything. and how it adds to the immersion. So we got some more stuff over here. Oh, there they are.
Who the hell is this?
Let them walk on, I think. And, oh, just so you know, I am playing on normal difficulty. Oh, we got some more somewhere in here. Oh, shit. Are they coming in?
No survivors so far. Man, these are real deal spec ops badasses. They could survive way worse than this. Book it.
See, there's the covers, kind of weird. There we go. There's more there.
Just stay alert, man. I don't want to be the guy that misses a survivor and gets us in trouble.
So I guess we better go ahead and take them out, because I don't want to pop up and...
If anyone survived and we missed them, we've done all right.
Oh, look at that. These guys didn't even hear it. Alright now. Okay. So let's look at the skill tutorial here. Now, my first class, any of you who know me have seen my previous videos, know that it is going to be the sharpshooter. Panthers is cool, but I've almost always gone with sharpshooter here. So, but there's a lot of overlap in these skills here. Now you have to unlock night vision. You have to unlock parachute, but you always had to do that in Wildlands. Experience upgrade. This is probably going to be the first one you want to grab, honestly. So, yeah. But it's some interesting stuff. Definitely a departure from how they went in Wildlands with their skills and unlocks. So, yeah. But as you can see, pretty much everything seems to connect here. As we get further in, I don't know how far I'll be able to get in the game. We'll see if, for instance, I can unlock stuff here labeled as assault, even though I'm not playing an assault class here or field medic or anything like that. But yeah, so alright, let's get back to it. Let's get my loot. Come on, sniper rifle. Give me a marksman rifle of some sort. No, it's just a vest. Alright, that's still good. So, loadout, swap that out. And of course, you can do this, at any time. You don't have to go back to base to do that sort of thing. And another vest. That one's... Oh, no. It's... it says I got gloves, but it shows a vest. That's interesting. Alright, that's fine, though. That's some cool destruction right there. I don't remember seeing this before, but... alright, let's move on. see where I'm looking here. This mud. This place is perfect for prone camo, which they demonstrated in videos and everything else. Prone camo is something you are going to be using a lot. Let me tell you, you will use it a
There's gotta be
lot. And when we record some later on sections of the game, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Stormcloud 1-1, this is Weaver. Come in. Over. This is Weaver. Come in. Over.
Anything?
Bugats.
Having some texture issues here.
Contact. Check fire! Walker.
Shall we, Weaver?
I know you guys can't see it, but just for this, I've been wearing one of my favorite Punisher t-shirts. Huge fan of the Punisher. I think pretty much anybody. Oh, that's interesting. So, yeah, so now we talk about gear level. My gear level is 5, which is kind of sad. But that's the way it is at the start. But I'm stealthed here, watching them fly. Go ahead and mark these guys here, just so I have them marked. There's another guy over here. There he is. There's one guy over here somewhere that I haven't marked. Just can't see him. There he is. Alright. So, now we gotta get out of here. A couple guys there. Let's just keep on moving. In fact, let's try this. Alright. Notice how I'm moving slower through that water, and like, it's little details like that, how you move in this game, that are really, like, add to the immersion level of it. I will say the little white markers do make it slightly harder to see the enemies, depending on what's going on in your user interface. And I mean, for fans of Wildlands, if you remember Kiwani, you had some HUD problems seeing your HUD on the salt flats in Kiwani. I love that they added these upgraded stealth mechanics here. It makes the game so much better for someone like me who likes to play stealthily. Yeah. So, we got a new skill point. Let's go through this here. Oh. So you have class challenges here. Okay, yeah, that's whatever. I'm trying to, here we go. This is where we go. So, first thing I'm grabbing is this, the XP. So you want that as early as possible, no doubt. I'm running kind of low on ammo. Let's hope I get enough from these guys. Oop, got a new rifle, an ASR. So, let's swap that. Oh, wrong icon. I'm not quite used to this still. There we go. Yeah. Now you may be wondering, why am I swapping that there instead of adding it as a second weapon? It's just because I don't see the reason to have two of these equipped. And my second slot is going to be for my marksman rifle. Which hopefully I'm going to get right here. I'm really interested to show you the scope mechanics. Oh, well, bingo. Got a DMR. But it has a freaking short range sight. Oh. Good old ACOG. Oh, wait, what? Okay, it has the wrong icon. It has the G28 scope, but yeah, so no big deal there. Cool. Alright, now let's creep up here a little bit closer. Here we go. Now, since I haven't ranged these rifles out, there's not a lot I can do here. Let's see, 15 round mag. I'm guessing this is probably semi-auto. Okay, 100 round. There we go. I like how they changed the scope sway on this. Ooh, I got another skill point. Alright. Let's go ahead and utilize that here. Grab my night vision. Really don't know if there's any. Cool. This is something you're going to get early on. Dismantle. Better dismantle. Yeah, so. Go back here.
Mayday, Mayday. This is Ghost Lead. Does anyone read?
5x5, Ghost Lead.
Who is this?
A friend. I got the radio from a ghost.
This ghost still breathing?
Ghost Lead, you can chase the White Rabbit.
Or run with the Red Queen? Give me a sit rep.
That can wait. Your man's getting medical treatment. Follow the trail behind the ancient ruins. Your destination is in the mountains between two waterfalls.
Understood. Ghost Lead out.
Now you notice this is pretty open. You can really do whatever you want. You don't have to go wherever they tell you to go immediately, although I would strongly recommend it. Oh yeah, I've got everything there, so no biggie. Alright, so let's keep moving. I see I got some loot up there I gotta grab. Alright. Oh, and look at that, some vehicles. Now, LMG. Not a huge fan of LMGs, but we'll take a look at it. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's because I got all these that I can now reach. So, cool. This is another one. If you're like me and like to play solo, the sync shot drone is pretty awesome. Yeah, they've tweaked some stuff here since the technical test. So, alright, let's go look at... See, I got this stoner here. And look at the stats there, they're really lower than what I've got equipped, even though it's got a higher score number. This is one of the things I don't like about the gear score system. You know, I had to deal with this a lot in the Division 2. You know, my gear score in Division 2 is, what, 400 something right now? I haven't played it in a while. Or maybe it's higher than that. It's got to be higher than that. Maybe it's in the 700s. I can't remember. I'm max level in Division 2, and I've done pretty much everything except for the most recent stronghold in that. So, yeah, it's probably around 700 if I remember right. But yeah, you can have a great weapon that performs really well, but has a low gear score. So it's not something I particularly am happy with, but you know, it's the system they have in place. So, all right. Let's see. I'm gonna grab this vehicle here because it's enclosed. I don't know if that will help with stealth or not, but we'll find out. Now driving, if you thought driving in Wildlands was sketchy, it feels awful in Breakpoint. I mean, it's workable. It's challenging. If you played Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, you will probably feel pretty comfortable with the driving. Got him. And one of the things you'll notice is the tracers on these rounds are way more visible than they were in Wildlands. And my mouse is not inverted on driving, so one of the things I hope to show here with this is just how playable the game is solo. I hope they ensure that people like me who don't play on a lot can still enjoy the game rather than teaming up with randos and stuff. Because I also don't have a lot of people I know who personally who play this. You know, I picked up some skill credits here. That's in-game currency. You'll need it. So don't shy away from the money. Okay, so let's get there. I'm not going to do too much exploring on the way there. I'm just going to get there relatively quickly now. Now, once you get the vehicle moving, it's really not too bad to steer and everything, but before that it's kind of eh. Check this out. Aha, glad I did. Oh, I see it auto picked up the resources. That's good. That's interesting. Texture rendering issues, no biggie though. And okay. I'm trying to. Okay, that's interesting. Investigate, try this again. There we go. I did space, apparently. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. More stuff here. Ah, there we go. Climb ladder. Let's see what we get here. Oh, an SMG, MP7. That's interesting. Control this. Okay, so let's keep on moving. I don't really want to use the SMG just yet. But you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and break down some stuff. So, let's see. We've got a few things here. I can break this. No, I didn't mean to do that. I want you. There we go. So, hold X to dismantle. You're probably going to be pretty familiar with that if you played the Division. I'm going to dismantle this because I don't want it. That's interesting. Not really sure what these icons mean. First one's probably damage, second one's handling, next one's range, that one's fire rate, and then below that, it's not really clear what the fifth icon is. Probably sound, but yeah, we'll go ahead and use it. Alright. Still got those funky textures. Let's get back up to my vehicle here. we've got quite a ways to travel. So here's what I'm going to cover. Basically, I'm going to get this video is going to cover getting us to the home base, essentially. And then later on, I will do some just individual gameplay videos talking about some of the things that, they're different between the two games, Wildlands and Breakpoint, and also demonstrate some important things to know about the game. Still have that fun climbing mechanic. Alright, let's switch to... We're pretty close, so I don't know that we really need to mess with this, but... trying to get lined up here. There's someone else I'm missing in marking people. There's another guy here that I can't see. Oh, he's right there.
Some macabre shit, man.
Bam! Yeah, I really like how they handled recoil with the scopes now. Definitely cool and unique mechanic where it's not just like, oh, it pops up and settles back down. It's almost like you're overcompensating a bit, but not really. I don't know. It's just interesting. I really want to go grab that. I'm going to go grab that. So, sorry folks if you're... yeah. We will get you to the home base soon, but this game just practically begs you to do stuff like this with those come hither icons. Oh, ow! I'm okay. Let's heal. Oh, it's automatically going to do it. So my health is auto regenerating on normal. I knew it did that on, at least in the technical test, on easy difficulty. Pants. Always need a good pair of pants. But, yeah, so that's good. Put these suckers on. There we go. But, yeah, like I showed before, don't feel like you're stuck with having to wear the ugliest outfits in the game just because it's got better stats, because you can customize the look and feel of them. You can look like what you want to look like, but still have a good gear score. Now, one of the things that's going to suck about the gear score system... Ammo. Make sure I get plenty of that. Oh, no, I don't want to carry, I just want to get in. There we go. Is, you have a favorite rifle, you don't get to keep that rifle. I would hope that they would eventually put in an upgrade system where you could upgrade an item's gear score. One of the great things about Wildlands is pretty much all the weapons were useful. Now, this one, I remember I'm not going to mess with getting that because that's just too much work to get to right now. But you could use any of the weapons in the game, really. They were all effective. And I liked using the Mark 14 DMR in my playthrough because how it aligned with the G28 scope. Really great anti-personnel rifle. Here you got to use whatever's best for your gear score. I got some pop in there. That was interesting. But yeah, so this is basically where things start for you, is this cave here. And if I remember right, this was just a beautiful scene right here. Notice a helicopter right here. We'll demonstrate that a little later, but that water texture is not loading right. But otherwise, this game is just beautiful. Now you'll notice if you look out there, see that smoke there? If I remember right, that is a bivouac, which is essentially like a fast travel / save point. Getting around, yeah, that's another one up there. Getting around in this game is probably going to be pretty far from what you're used to. It's very survival focused. You can't just be like, hop in a vehicle and go all the time. And you'll see why in later gameplay videos.
Stop right there! Who are you?
I was invited. Who the hell are you?
Another one. You can always turn around and go back down the mountain.
Things are a little tense, you know? Just watch how you handle that weapon. We don't allow shooting in Erewhon.
No, what's Erewhon?
The cave, that's what we call it. Get in.
Alright, so let's I'll walk in, let you see a bit of it, and then we'll come back a little later so I can show you some additional gameplay. Getting some minor FPS hit loading in here.
What is this place?
So, nice, beautiful graphics. Now you notice, hey, we got some other play, and this is kind of like a hub, like in the Division 2, the settlements, Division and Division 2, settlements and safe houses. You'll see people here at Erewhon. You'll see lots of people. Yeah. So, alright friends, this is the first video on Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Later on we're going to talk about a little more about gear, talk about stealth in more detail and actually complete a mission. And I'm going to try and range a rifle. At least find a spot to range a rifle at. One of the things about this game is, so far I haven't had many shooting opportunities that were super long range. So it's a little bit of a challenge here, but you'll notice that this game has potential for longer range shots if you want to take. So, alright. I just noticed my pants didn't change so I'm gonna check that real quick here. Because see, they show 10. Nope, there we go. Now they're back to whatever. There we go. This is where I go to change my pants. So. Cool. Alright. But yeah, you can customize everything here. So, pretty cool. Mechanics. Oh, and yeah, edit color. Yeah, so some interesting stuff here. There we go. I have a balaclava too. do not want. Alright, that's enough of Ghost Recon Fashion Point. We'll show some other stuff later on, and like I said, we'll talk about inventory and weapons and things like that. Maybe range rifle, showcase some of the stealth gameplay mechanics, go on a mission, and things like that. So until next